Hey, welcome to DXM TV. It's your loved one, Rocky. We about to make it happen for the team. You the team, so let's make it happen. So, look, man, I'm beyond and 1,000, 100 million years old. I never thought in 2025 I would have been saying, talking about sitting here, listen to a video about Bow Wow beefs. Bow Wow beefs. Say it with me. Bow Wow beefs. This is crazy. He beefing with Omarion, Levon Bell, Romeo. I guess these are beefs all the beefs he's had, but like he beefing with Omarion now on the Millennial Tour. Matter of fact, Ray J, he need to add Ray J to that list because the way he was jumping on Ray J when Ray J trying to sing One Wish was egregious. Just my opinion. My opinion. It was egregious. Bro, get off me, man. You coming off corny, man. I got aura right now. Back up off me. That's how I came off. Anyway, y'all, DTLR.com. Link is in the description. Gifts for you now. Link is in the description. There's probably some other links in the description. Hit some links. Use some promo codes. Do your thing. We're going to get into this video. Let's get it.
Because I got a list of beefs that you may have been in.
I might need to sip for this to go viral part right here. See,
yeah,
I like this part.
Okay, I'm
comfortable. I'm comfortable.
I don't know where to start, but we're gonna get to them all as much as I know. So, were you acting when you were beefing with Soulja Boy?
No,
that was real beef.
Yeah, over cars.
Wow,
over Lambos. Shout out to Soulja. That's my dog.
Okay,
that's my dog.
Wait,
that's my boy.
But
talking about what y'all was beefing over cars? I don't remember it being over cars, but y'all was really like that's some childish shit. These niggas really had the internet looking at them because that's when Soulja Boy had all the niggas with him, and that's when Bow Wow did the gay. Like yeah. That's crazy, man. Y'all beefing over cars, exposing yourselves.
Y'all had responses. Yeah, this was back in the time too, and this is even a moment that you got to understand. Your stardom has been so like extended for a period of time because we didn't have social media.
Right,
you were just a mega star. Right, you was wrestling like Macho Man, Hulk Hogan star with nothing. Right. You know, no promotion. It was just, that.
Yeah, me and Soulja it was interesting because we met on his Crank That video shoot. It was my idea to go down there and rock with him. It was always like my idea to whoever was new and coming into the game, it was always my thing to lend my hand out and rock with you. That's why the Scream tour was so popular because I always lended a hand out there and try to bring up the next wave. And went down there to support him for the Crank That. We was cool.
It's wave.
And then
I keep it a buck, man. You was young, so you needed a younger artist, and new artists are typically young, so that's why you grab those artists. Come on, man. We're not doing that. It wasn't like you was 30, you know what I'm saying, taking 25, 22-year-olds. Nigga, you was 16 getting 18 and 20-year-olds. You was 17, 18 and 20-year-olds. 18, 20-year-olds. Like, bro, chill out. Let's keep it real, man.
Young. We both rappers. He the new. I'm still here.
Yeah.
And it was just young, rich beef, but it wasn't no street beef. It was Lambos. He had the Gallardo or the Gallardo. I had the Mercy I bought. So I was just giving him the same medicine that all my big homies was giving me about my car. And, we said, well, all right, then we'll race. We show the pink slips, whoever win, and, Lambo come home. But that was that. Like, we look back at that now and be laughing. Excuse me, me and Soulja get on FaceTime and just be laughing about certain stuff. If it go viral, we like, man, remember this stupid? Man, we were so stupid. And to this day, like, that's my dog. And I know if I needed him, he'll come through for me.
Say less. And the list goes. Lil Romeo. Was that real beef?
No beef whatsoever. Everybody thought Fresh as I'm Is was a diss to him.
It was.
And it never was. And the only reason why was because of the 18 making more than your dad, which was a line from that specific line came from another iconic hip hop artist. And because of the similarities, how people try to pin it together. Yeah. I had JD. We both come from two iconic labels. There's two iconic hip hop moguls behind us. Of course, his father, Master P, who I highly respect, businessman, hustler. They tried to make it a thing. I had the Mickey Mouse, he had the Bugs Bunny, but it never was to me. Like, not even from an arrogant place.
Wait, what? He had the Mickey Mouse, he had the Bugs Bunny. What? Wait. I was around. I don't remember that. This was changed your head on. Yo, this had to be changed. Okay. I wouldn't have mentioned that though. I honestly wouldn't have mentioned that, but you know what I'm saying? I had the Mickey Mouse, he had the Bugs Bunny. You know what I'm saying? It was a thing. Nah, that's crazy.
Like, it just never was. And if he was here, he'll say it never was. I never wanted it never should have been that, and I never wanted to be that. Mm-hmm. And through time, I had conversations with Rome, and he was like, yo, bro, it was all because I looked up to you, bro. Wow. Like, I really looked up to you. Like, he's like, you don't understand. And to this day, like, that's why on the verses, when me and Soulja Boy did the verses, you see Rome come out and give me my flowers. He's like, yo, Bow, you like the Jordan of this, and you know, I'm like the Kobe, and vice versa. But it was just a dope moment because we wanted the people to know, like, there never was an issue between us. It was more of the media trying to make that thing. Yeah.
Hold on. So both young rappers, you know what I'm saying? Both act. Why we don't get a Bow Wow Romeo movie? Why they don't do that in their second career? You know what I'm saying? Come up with a Friday, Good Burger, you know, like kind of play off each other. It could be music related, you know what I'm saying? Just kind of, you know what I mean? Maybe do y'all need my help? Do y'all need my assistance to make this happen? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a no-brainer. Y'all can get money with this. Y'all can put some older, like the Expendables of rappers. Just kind of figure it out. But I feel like that's something. I would, if the story is good, I would go see it because both of them are pretty decent actors at this point. So I would go see that. And then they could still kind of put that like flair on it. Okay, we used to be musicians like Soul Men, but like a younger version of Soul Men. That's an idea. If y'all seen Soul Men with Samuel Jackson and Bernie Mac, a younger version of Soul Men. You know what I'm saying? They used to be a group. Like they was Ray Shrimmer, and then next you know, like they kind of fell off, and now they trying to get back on. Or we can go the Friday route where they just in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Or they could go, you know, rappers always like playing cops. They can do some kind of buddy cop movie. Or it's so many possibilities, man. It's possibilities. I'm just saying, both of them in a movie be kind of fire.
Thing, and it never was.
Moving right along, Omarion. Okay. Was that a real beef?
It's complicated.
Still?
Yep. Yeah. Still. What? Yeah, it's complicated.
We can't just sit down and hash it out.
I don't want to talk.
Huh?
He don't want to talk, or you don't?
I don't want to talk. It's nothing to talk about. Not even in a bad way. You know what I mean? It's just you know, when you lay your hand out and you try to be the bigger person and try to rap, but you get no response, and you're just like, okay, well, we're gonna leave it right here then. You know what I mean? And let's just, you do your thing, I'm gonna do my thing, and we just gonna keep the peace. But it's definitely not no beef. Like we in the same buildings. Like we pass each other in arenas. We might not speak, but we walk past each other.
I was about to say, because what type of beef are we talking about? We talking about 50 Cent, Rick Ross type of beef?
No. That's
Drake, Kendrick type of beef?
Hell no, because if it's on, it's
Quavo, Chris Brown type of beef?
Because beef is, if I see you at any place in time, it's on where it's on, like it's on site. That ain't what it is with us. It's just more of a, we've been through this thing for so long that where we at, he's 40, like I'm 38, like where we at now, like not like we grown, and it's just like we don't have to do that now. We got kids, we got our own lives. Where I'm going in my career is where I'm going, where you going is where you going. I wish you nothing but the best. And for me, the best revenge sometimes is time. You ain't even got to do much. That's why I said in the tweet, we don't have to talk. You know what I mean? It's just time for us to hit the stage, and we'll leave it on the stage. We'll let the fans decide what it's gonna be.
This was an interesting one for me. Eric Benet.
I know where you got
Hey,
that
why
from.
his face like that?
By the way, you're the first person to ever bring up Eric Benet in a beef situation with Val. But I know what you got because of the Rap City freestyle.
Yeah.
It was just a hard line to stab at him. You got to think I'm a rapper, so you got to be creative.
Yeah.
Eric Benet, Bennett, and be not. You the X-Man, because you know Holly played the X-Man. I'm all that Holly's got. It was just like a cute little fun jab to jab at him, but I got all respect for Eric Benet.
Say less. Chris Brown.
My dog.
So that's
my brother. My best friend next to all my best friends. I don't have many of them, but that's my dog. Like Brown could call me right now and be like, yo, bro, I need 300. That's my dog. I know he'll do the same. That's my dog. My dog for life.
This one was kind of like, what are we doing here? The Brat.
Okay, I can explain that one.
Talk to me.
Okay, so I love Brat to death. Like Brat is the epitome of a big sister. Like that's my big sister. She's the one on the label who can really get on my ass. Ain't like curse me out. Don't care what.
She got that in her.
She from the Shy.
Yeah.
She gonna give it to you. And we could never beef. I just saw Brat in traffic, matter of fact. I was looking at this Bentley, I swear to God. And I was like, this Bentley's so hard. I'm like, damn, here I go. I'm like, man, I want one of them. When I come off tour, I call my manager. I'm like, man, I'm looking at this clean Bentley. You seen these yet? Pull up. We and my man Cullen, and I lean up. I'm like, oh shit, this Brat. This was probably like a week ago. That's my everything. And basically, probably where you getting that from is Brat is always on me when it comes to family business. She hates that if me and Jermaine ever get into it.
Yeah.
Her only big problem is when we take it publicly, because she's very big on family. She's big on that that brand. She wears it, she carries it, and at any time she sees me at odds with Jermaine or we jabbing at each other or I'm jabbing too hard, it breaks her heart. So anytime you see Brat get on me publicly, it's coming from a place of love.
Yeah.
It's never coming from a place of anger or hate or anything like that.
Man, you know what I was surprised at? I didn't know who the Brat's sister was.
Lisa Ray?
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Like
They ones, yeah.
I seen them together and I was like, you're not supposed to be like, no, that's my sister.
Yeah.
Lisa Ray? I was like, oh, y'all been around each other for so long. She said, no, boy, that is my blood sister.
They that road dogs.
And I said, Lisa Ray and the Brat are biological sisters, and nobody told me this. Well, she told me.
Okay.
She told, like Lisa Ray told me, but I'm like, I had to Google. I said, hey, Siri, who's Lisa Ray? And then boom, it's been there the whole time. But
Yeah, she's always been around. Lisa Ray's definitely been around.
Yeah,
For sure.
moving right along. Le'Veon.
Bro, I knew you was gonna get to this one. I knew you was gonna get to this one.
Like,
I knew it.
I ain't did. I passed it. Like,
no smoke with that at all. Okay, look. I'm from Ohio.
Okay.
I'm born in Columbus, Ohio. Shout out to the city. I'm a Buckeye for life.
okay.
This is just what it is. I'm Ohio State for life. Scarlet and gray me all day. Even on tour, I wear scarlet and gray customized OSU Air Forces. Like I bring it. That's just me. I got lit at the Notre Dame game here at Mercedes-Benz. I got a little tipsy,
Per usual.
right? Because it's rare that a city that I was raised in Atlanta, which is home, Columbus is home, and we here together under one roof. Like I didn't have to travel to Columbus and sit in the freezing cold and watch them play. We right here in my hometown, Atlanta. My other hometown, they here. Oh, this is a celebration. We gonna win. It was so much red throughout the Ben Stadium that night, and I don't drink Patron. Obviously, we just rebel. I don't do Patron. Ben stopped doing Patron. Don't drink it.
Okay.
And I had Patron Blanco in the suite, and I got on my live, and I was feeling it. This shit's so funny as I'm telling you this. I got on my live, and I popped it. I was lit. I was popping it. I'm like, yo, we won. Can't nobody see us. We the champs. Man, I'm the biggest to ever come from the city. I'm the biggest from Columbus. And I meant that. I meant that. You know what I'm saying? But I was lit. And I just kept going. And then, of course, people go and find the little chance to, get in there and get some, get their numbers up. And Lev hopped in there and they said what he had to say. And for me, I never met him. But I know I don't play the internet shit. Like I'm cut different. Not saying I'm hard or I'm this, but I'm a man.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna deal with it the way a man supposed to deal with it. I'm not gonna argue back with you on a device. I DM'd him. I said, what's your number? Let me holler at you. Shot me his number. We spoke. And then you see he put up a post later like, yo, had a good talk with Bow. I jumped out the gun a little bit. Sorry. And based on what I told him, I'm like, bro, this is the problem with our city now. Like,
hey, I respect that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't about to go back and forth. I'm gonna call you.
Yeah.
And he respected that too. And then, once we chopped it up, I pretty much was just like, I might need you one day, to stand behind me with this Columbus work because, you a legend coming about the city if that's what you are considered in the city, if that's what the people saying. But you can't be a part of the problem. You gotta be a part of fixing the problem. You know what I mean? So when I hollered at him the way I got at him, he respected it and we went from there. And, I just let God do it, everything else.
Man, that's dope, bro.
But yeah, no problem with Levy. No problem.
Yeah, like I as I do in every single, situation with prepping for, Funky Friday, it's like you try to find what's trending.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That popped up, but seeing how you carried it, it was something like, okay, I like how men do men things.
Absolutely.
But it leads me to this question, like, as you have grown right before our eyes, there are certain things that it's not believable because we seen you, like we know, and that's the bad in growing up. But it's like, bro, like you're not regular. You've never been regular. You've been more popping than regular, ever.
Right.
So when you're threatened and you do certain things as a man, it's like, bro, but do you feel that pressure sometimes? You know
Hell
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like I felt it with the Levy thing. I could have responded to that crazy. Like, bro, you play football.
Yeah.
Like, serious? Like,
yeah.
Come on, man.
Bro, you just said a whole bunch, but I got it. Like,
you feel me?
Yeah.
I could have took it that way.
Yeah.
And went public and did what you see everybody else doing.
It's slang.
Bro, but I hate it, bro. This shit is so annoying when I watch people yell at their phones and I'm like, who are you going off on? And for me, that shit just lame to me. Like, I'm a grown-ass man with 2 kids. I can't do that. Like, I'm going to call you. Like, I'm not going to do that. We going to holler at you in private. And when I say holler at you, it ain't no, let's fight, let's catch a fade. Or nothing. No. Like, let's get to the nitty-gritty of why you feel this way.
Yeah.
Because we never met. Let's talk, let's chop. Because I know what type of person I am. Once I get in the room with you, get on the phone with you.
Yeah.
We're going to have more in common than we is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The petty in me, though, wants to ask this question because you are still human. Have you ever got into a fight?
Yeah.
Really?
Absolutely. Hell yeah.
I'm talking about a real fight, not something that we've seen on, roll bounce or.
We tell each other every now and then.
But I'm talking about like it goes down where you don't know who you fighting.
Yo, he gotta stop. He gotta stop. I say, the petty in me ask this question. You ever got in a fight? Nah, nothing like we seen like roll bounce, like a real fight. Oh my gosh. Man, that's crazy.
Nah, man.
But I'm talking about like it goes down where you don't know who you fighting. Like, it's about to go down.
Yeah. We had one moment like that. I ain't really gonna dig on it too much. Yeah, I've had a moment like that in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where your body get hot and it's like, what's happening? Yeah.
Yeah.
Say less.
Nobody really know about it, but
for sure. So
nobody get hot. Wait, I ain't had that type of fight before. When your body get hot and you just bro. I don't know about that body get hot thing. I don't know about that, but all right. That's crazy. Hey, yo, dang. I guess the question is, do you think Bow Wow had a fight? That's the question. That's definitely the question. Hey, y'all, man, like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, DTLR.com. Link is in the description. Hit that. I'm hitting this button. We getting out of here. We're going to be back with another one. You know how we get it, how we do it. We out.